Remember, there was a bombshell that Godwin Obaseki drops about the federal government and how the government has not even been making enough money. The economy is totally down, but all they know how to do is to print out new notes and print out new money and share to governors. And remember that the governor of Edo State actually opened all of this up, and it was really a kind of one that he actually opened on the government, that they print money and give to governors. But it is poor that a nation that is not even producing anything at the moment, that all they could do, because there's no revenue that is coming in. Everywhere is just dried. Nothing is going out, nothing is coming in, and yet they are printing money. You just print money, and at the end of the day, it will have no value. It will only help the dollar, the naira, to keep dropping. And now the government heard it, and you cannot believe what they said about Godwin Obaseki, and what they are saying about the money he said they printed. Anyway, more of all of these details will come to you, but please, if you have not subscribed, ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. Okay, friends, without further ado, right here it says that the federal government on Wednesday rubbished claims by Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki that it printed 60 billion naira, which was distributed to states for the March 2021 allocation. Obaseki has said recently that the federal government literally printed an additional 50 to 60 billion naira to augment the revenue shared in March by all tiers of government. He spoke while addressing a meeting of Transition Committee stakeholders in Benin on Friday. He said, Nigeria has changed. The economy of Nigeria is not the same again. Whether we like it or not, since the Civil War, we have been managing, saying money is not a problem as long as we are pumping crude oil. Money is not a problem as long as we are pumping crude oil every day. So we have run a very strange economy and a strange presidential system where the local, state, and federal government at the end of the month go and earn salaries. We are the only country in the world that does that. But Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Hamad, said Obaseki's statement was very unfortunate and very sad as it did not represent the fact. She said what was distributed at the Federal Accounts Allocation Committee, FAAC, was revenue that was generated, and that distribution revenue was public information. Hamad stated that the government always published revenue generated by Federal Inland Revenue Service, the Customs, and the NNPC, which were distributed at FAAC. So it is not true to say we printed money to distribute at FAAC. It is not true, Hamad added. Well, truth is, who is expecting the Minister of Finance to tell us that it was true that they actually printed money? It's difficult to say. But the truth is, it is obvious Nigeria is really not generating enough income for the economy, because if they are, they would not have any reason to start printing money when it's not necessary. And Obaseki would not just sit down and just begin to say what he does not know, or begin to say what is going on with the government that he's not sure about. He knows what he's saying. So definitely they should come up with proof and back up that it was never printed for the sharing to governors and all of that. So he has a first-hand information. For him to be really, really confident of what he was saying, you should know that he has that very information about the printed money that was shared among the governors. And this Zainab of a woman, that's the Minister of Finance, is just one person that is like the Nigerian army, that don't come out to the truth. Most of the time, she's always lying to Nigerians. So this could just be one of those lies, so that Nigerians, it will not become a dust that will fly into the eyes of people, and it will begin to cause another problem or cause another too many talks from Nigerians. So I think that is what she's just trying to avoid. But the message is already out. A lot of people already has that information that the government printed a lot of money for governors to share for allocation and all of that, because really it is not a little amount of money, of course, because he said it was about 50 to 60 billion naira. And, he said it's just to augment revenue shared in March by tiers of government. So to be given when revenues are not even, there's nothing they are producing. People are just hustling for themselves. There's nothing the country is really producing or importing out aside the crude oil. Others are just other people's personal businesses that they are pushing outside of the country and all of that. The government, what is the government doing? There are so many industries that have, been wrapped up just because there are not enough finance to, continue all of those businesses. But, the Edo State government knows what it's saying. And for them to say it publicly, that means, of course, that is true. So we hope that the Minister of Finance will come out openly and tell us the truth, because we still do not believe that it is not true. But, it is a government full of lies. We don't know who to believe and whom not to believe. And they keep telling us what we don't know and assuming that we should just swallow whatever they tell us. And, majorly, everybody have been expecting the president to return to Nigeria. But unfortunately, he has still not come. Anyway, today is still not too much. We are still waiting for him to return today. That is Thursday, 14th of, April 2021. So we're still waiting for him not to miss the date. That is 14th of April, because he said he will return after 2 weeks, because he, of course, left on the 31st, yes, or so, of March, and to return on the 14th of April 2021. So we're still waiting and hoping that he returns. But if otherwise, before he left, he never even handed over to the Vice President, Yemi Oshibanjo. So we don't know how things are going to be. The presidency have not even told us about the state of his health, if he's okay or not. A lot of lies in the government. So Nigerians, is really difficult for Nigerians to, accept whatever they tell Nigerians or whatever they say. So obviously, we hope that the president returns today, as it was earlier stated by the presidency that I was going to return on the 14th of April 2021. So we just hope that it still returns, because there are so many things pending here, because even the teaching hospital and all of that, the resident doctors are still very much on strike, and there are so many other ministries and departments that are still on strike, waiting for the president to even give an order for those places to open and pay some of these monies out. But all the same, we hope that they don't keep telling us lies, and we hope that it's turn and start telling Nigerians the truth, so that it can be a better Nigeria. So guys, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Whatever you have to say, please drop it in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.